Hello, welcome to my studio today. Today I'm going to be adding these fabric to the pages and make hinges. So these are going to be my fabric hinges for the paper to make them into signatures. And I'm just going to be using these fabric, some scissors, and my glue. I'm only going to work in one abandoned journal today because I had problems with coming up with how I wanted these to be bound. I have so many ideas. I have like 4 or 5 running around in my head. And so I thought, well, instead of doing them both the exact same way, I would just try to do this one this way. And then if I don't like it, I still have this other one over here that I can change it up and do something different. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. This is going to be my cover. So it's not actually going to have the signature. It's eventually going to be a bigger, wider band. So I'm just going to set that off to the side. And we will just start right here on these two. I'm just going to set these aside as I go through them. I think it'll be easier. Okay, so these two are going to get bound together like this, like that. And I'm just going to take the strips of fabric and put them right here. I'm thinking I want like a 3-inch strip. That may change as I work in these. I have already cut, this was one whole panel, and I just cut them into 3-inch, no, not 3-inch, 3 strips about 9 inches high, and I think it's like 27 inches long is what the fabric is. So that means I can get 9 3-inch strips out of each panel here. So I'll go ahead and just take the top one, which I like. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to be exact because, you know, this is grungy, so I don't have to be exactly 3 inches across right there. It could be more, it could be less, but maybe less. Maybe I should go less. I don't know. Okay, so 3 inches would give me about this much. I'm trying to line it up. In the middle, it'd be like 1.5, right? Yeah, 1.5. So right there, so that would give me this much fabric on each side. I kind of like that much fabric. So I think at least on this page, I mean, I'm going to go with the 3-inch. Let's see. Okay, I do have this little ratty edge. I kind of like it. Do I like it? I don't know if I like that. Let me see what's on the other end. It's a ratty edge too. Okay, so I think I'll take that out first. Just going to cut it. Hopefully this will just tear right down. See, I just tore that right off. And then my edge is now all ready. So now I'm just going to do a rough kind of 3 inches here. Right there. So I'm just going to cut it right here and then tear that down. There we go. Yeah. All right. All right. So far, this is working really well. I am out of Fabri-Tac, my Beacon Fabri-Tac. So I'm just going to try the Art Glitter Glue. I don't need a lot of glue on this because I am going to be sewing these on. So I just need them to stay in place for just a little while I, that is a little bit long, but that's okay. We can cut that later. I just need them to stay in place while I sew. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's hopefully my glue will work today. Okay. I'm just going to do a rough, we'll do one side and then the other. And it's not going to work. Okay, let me fix my glue. I just took the tip off. There, that fixed it. Take the tip off. All right, I'm just going to spread that out. Just use my finger. And then lay the strip down. Let's see. Kind of leave a gap in between. But not too big of a gap, just a little one. The fabric keeps grabbing a hold of that stuff. Okay. go. And now we'll do the other side. And just take that tip off. It was clogged. I didn't want to take the time to unclog it. Okay, we'll do the same thing with this side. Finger. And then maybe I should flip it over. Flip it over to line it up. Oops, I got way too much fabric on one side and maybe not enough on the other. Let me see. Oh, no, that was fine. It just flipped over. There we go. Okay, now on the inside is going to be this fabric here. I'm going to use to hinge on the inside right like that. So I'm going to go through and just do all of the, I don't know, should I? Yeah, might as well work on them one at a time. All right, let's go ahead and, but I didn't want this one to be 3 inches. I think I want a little bit less on this one. But then if it's less, I'm going to be seeing the extra fabric at the top. I don't know. I don't mind seeing the extra fabric. Okay, so I think I'll take this one and do a 2 inch. Should I do a 2 inch or should I do a 1 inch? No, that's too little. That's not enough fabric. I'll do a 2 inch. Okay. If it doesn't look good, I can change it up for the next one. Not every page has to look exactly the same. So this one is my stamped fabric that I actually recorded a video making. This one and this orange is my rust stained paper. I didn't record doing that one. Okay. All right. What do you guys think? Oh, I think it's upside down. All the numbers were upside down. So, yeah. That looks good. Yep, I like that. I have excess material there. All right, we'll just do the same thing on this side. This time I'll just put it down on both sides real quick. I'm sorry about my glue. I don't want to take the time to unclog. There we go. All right. I'm just going to kind of line it up in a rough manner here. Okay. That looks, I think that looks very interesting. That's beautiful. Okay, I like this as well. Yeah, I like, look at the fabric. It's already shredding. I like it. Let's go ahead and cut this off though. I don't like it being quite so long. Little. There we go. Yep. Okay. That looks good to me. Let's move on to the next one. See. Oh, see, this is going to be like this. This may cover, so you will see the signatures here on the edge. All right, next one is these two. Sorry, I want to throw things around. Yeah, these two go like this. Okay, now here I have a dilemma because I do have this and I don't want it to be, I just have to open it up. I don't want it, yeah, I'm going to make this into a pocket. So I want the fabric to stop right here. Let's find my fabric. Wait a minute, is this the inside or the, sorry, hang on one second. I got confused. Okay, this will be the inside. So I need to put this way. Gotta remember to do it backwards, guys. I'm gonna mess up a lot, so it's okay. I know I'm gonna mess up because I couldn't even find my fabric this morning. It had gotten knocked off and underneath one of my bins, and I could not find it. Nothing. I looked everywhere for this fabric. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that here. Look at this. Actually, this I don't matter. But I finally found it, so yay! So I was able to record this video because I was able to find it. But again, I just used another 3-inch strip. Put that down. Oh, I just love this fabric. I did a really good job on getting that rusted. I can see. You can't see. I gotta flip it over again. Okay, now this time I did get more fabric on one side than the other. Okay, this paper does not want to stick that fabric. Alright, and then the green strip. I mean, I could just add a little bit of green right here. That's kind of cute too, isn't it? Yeah, I like that too, but I'm just going to go with this. Okay, and I went with 2 inches. Okay, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, this time I'm going to try to make sure that it's inside this pocket area. No, that's not going to work. See, it's already bunching up. It's not over here, but it is here. So I think I'll have to cut it afterwards. That's what I'll do. So let me put it on this side first. There we go. Okay, on this side I'll go ahead and cut it before I glue it down. There we go. Okay, that should work. Yeah, I mean, it might look kind of silly, but I like it. At least it'll lay flat. I feel like I'm using a lot of this glue. Okay, here we go. Because I'm not using the tip, makes me feel like I'm using a lot. But that's all I got today, so that's what I'm using. Okay, cut that. There we go. Okay, I think that'll work. I do have some excess, but I'm going to be sewing that, so I really like that a lot. This will be up. Uh-oh, what do I got? There was a problem there for a second. I don't know why. Okay, on to the next one. All right, it's this one. see, this will be, yeah. And this one, the reason why this is because I'm going to be making this into a flap. So just put it to this side. Okay, do it that way. Now, I don't know if I want 3. Yeah, I'm going to be covering this up. I think I might go use just the 2 inches on this one instead of the whole 3 inches. Yeah, that way you can kind of see that a little bit. What do you guys do to bind yours? Do you guys just do the 3 or 5 pamphlet stitch? Do you put fabric hinges on? I like this way for this type because the pages, I don't have to fold the pages in half. So, let's see if I can use a little bit less glue. Line it up. I'm going to give that one a little bit more room since this pocket has to open up. So flip out, and then there'll be a pocket. Okay, now again I have to. Okay, this one actually I think I can go ahead and put the pocket in. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and glue the pocket down and then put the hinge on. That way there's no issues with folding. And my strip. There we go. Just gonna do a rough 2 inches. This time I'm getting tired of measuring. It wouldn't take long for me to stop measuring. I have problems with that. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna get my fabric scissors. Stop using my paper scissors to try and cut this. There we go. Yeah, it's going a little bit faster as I pocket it. This will be here. This will be here. Oops, I dropped my other pocket. I'm dropping my pockets left and right. Okay. Yeah, like that. Okay, the next one is goes this way. Again, it'll have another flip up there. You have to be careful when I put the hinge on. Okay. It's going pretty fast now that I stop measuring, isn't it? Okay. Here we go. Okay. This one might take a minute. It's gotta, yeah, put that on it for a second. Hopefully it'll help. why I figured this side out. Okay, if this flips up, then the hinge has to go underneath of it again. So I need to move that for a second. Put that up. Move you back for a second. Tear that. And put it down. Yeah. Okay, so I'll put it down on this side first. It did not stick right there. It did not hold. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to cut it so that it goes underneath that. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, I should have went up a little bit. I didn't realize you'd be able to see it underneath there. Or whenever it flipped up. That's okay. I'll do something crazy underneath there. Put washi or something. I don't know. Hard to tell what I'll put under there. Okay, now I can put this back. Oh, that's looking even better than I had anticipated. So I'm really happy. Yep. Very happy. Oops. You folded. Okay. Next ones. It'd go faster if I could remember which side goes together. All right. Here we are. I don't know. I like that better. Making sure I was doing it correctly. So my husband and I got our first motorcycle ride in for the year. Living in the South we could pretty much ride all year long if we wanted to, but he does take a couple months just to do some rough maintenance on the bike and stuff like that. So we actually got our first one in of this year, is what I should say. And yeah, I enjoyed it. We're hoping to go ride the bike down to St. Augustine's for a vacation this year. Just a couple's vacation, not a family vacation. It's beautiful down there, and I would like it just him and I to go. Right, here's another flip. So I think I'll go ahead and also, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and, is there any reason I shouldn't? I don't think there's any reason I shouldn't. Okay. Can't think of any right this minute, but I might later. I don't know. There, we'll again lay the fabric over top of the pocket. But yeah, it was enjoyable, and I always enjoy getting on the bike because it is so peaceful and relaxing, and I can just let go and not think for a little while. Turn off my brain. So it was really nice. We try to have like a date night type of thing situation, and a lot of times we end up on the bike as our date night. Okay. I'm not spreading that. See what happens when I don't spread it? It gets all clumped up like that, and I don't think that was good. I should have spread that first. I don't like seeing all the clumpy glue. I'll come back later and make those. Oops, I glued it down to the mat. Okay, well that's cute. Look how it did that. All right, we are already on the last two. How about that? That is nice. Moving quickly through these. I think I'll go back with adding a bigger one to this one. Bigger strip. So yeah, after I get these done, or after the glue has dried completely, I'm going to come back in and sew. I'm going to do some hand sewing. Oh, did I spread that out? Yeah, I did. Okay. I wonder why it looks clumpy. Maybe I didn't spread it out. I'm going to do some hand sewing on them, and I'm going to also do some with the sewing machine to make sure that these are all bound together and stuff, because I don't want them to fall apart. I want them to be really sturdy, even though they don't look sturdy. I want them to look flimsy, but be very sturdy. So sewing will help that. Okay, and in case you can't see, this is some of my texture paste that I put on. It was in another video. Okay, this time I think I'll actually go with a little bit more. I have more of this left than I thought, so I'll be able to do the other journal with this if I want. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad it went with a wider strip. I think that brought it together better. Let's see if I can. Nope. There we go. Okay. I gotta unclog my glue. All right, let's take a peek real quick. And here's the back side. I didn't get to show you the back one. So this will be on the back like this. Let me go ahead and just grab these real quick. Yeah, see, we like this. See all the signatures and lovely goodies. That just looks beautiful to me. I love this. Hey guys, okay. So I was not able to get them glued onto my other abandoned journal. We ended up going to bike night, and yeah, I just ran out of time. So I didn't get this one done, but I did manage to get this one sewn. Well, the edges sewn. I didn't do the hand sewing, so I'm just set that off to the side and I'll show you what I've done. So you can see the stitches here. This. So yeah, I just went around here, and then whenever you open it, I did a different color on this one. I did not like the orange, so I ended up changing that out. But otherwise, it's the same thing. What I did was my top thread was this green color. Can you see the green? And then the bobbin thread I made yellow. Okay, so moving on, I'll just show you them all. I also use, like, I don't even know what stitch number this was. It was on my brother's sewing machine. It was something like 33 or something. That's my wackadoodle stitch is what I called it. So let me just open that up so you can see. And then I like how this gets framed. I like that. Okay, now this one, I just sewed it to here so that I can still flip this because I wasn't sure what I was doing with that side yet. Okay, just set these off to the side a little bit. Okay, and our next one, same thing. This one actually has pieces, so I'm trying to keep them together. So you can see I just did the same stitch, but sometimes the fabric was a little bit narrower than other times. This time I went ahead and made this into the pocket, so I just sewed it right over the top of the pocket. Okay, moving on to this one. Again, I really like how that brings these together. I know you won't see them at the same time, but I really like how each of them matches, coordinates. There's the inside of that one. And this one, again, see how you can just see the edge of the next page. I really like that. There's the inside. Oh, see, I changed it to black. I didn't say that, but I changed it to the black thread on the inside and this green collar on the outside. So that way it still gives each page a unique look. Okay, here's the last one. I'm just going to open it this way so you can see all the grunginess on this one on the inside with the texture paste on it. And again, if you can see how you can see this here shows through, so whenever you're flipping through the journal like this, you can see how you're going to be able to flip through and all of a sudden see that on the back. Okay, and then this is the back one. So these are not finished, but at least they're sewn on, and I'm not going to bind these together until the end because I like working on them and moving the pages around if I need to, and just giving myself more freedom in case I make an error or mistake. It's not, I can still step back at this point and create new ones if I have to. But yeah, okay, so that's all for today. I didn't get the other one done like I said, and I apologize for that, but I hope you guys have a blessed day.